introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Call the promoters.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins, and it's coming up next.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Tonight, we've got a good AFC matchup on tap between the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Welcome again, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and yes, the rain is falling now, and it is supposed to continue to fall throughout this game. So how do you think that will impact this contest?
Well, first and foremost, both quarterbacks are going to make sure the officials have those dry footballs coming in each and every play and standing over them sometimes with a towel before the center gets up there to snap it. Second thing is the focus of all the guys who handle the football. Do they wear gloves? Do they take them off? Will they carry the ball high and tight to make sure they have good ball security? That's paramount in a game like this.
Set to go now on a wet and rainy night, and we are underway from Miami. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Dolphins take the field with Tua Tagovailoa, their quarterback from Alabama, at the helm.
You want to talk about a driven player, partner. This guy is absolutely that person. He doesn't just have goals in this game. He wants to be remembered among the best to play the position, and he treats every game as an audition for that. It's a lofty goal to set for yourself, but we've seen his drive lead to some impressive games from him. Perhaps another one is in store today.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Tua. Flushed out right. And his throw is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
17 yards for the Dolphins there as they've got themselves a first down. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Now Tua. Open man is Waddle, complete. And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. On play action, here's Tua. He's got a man, complete. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. A run with Mostert up the middle. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And this time he is in. Raheem Mostert taking it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins pick the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it? The ability to throw and run it and accomplish the goal. They didn't stop this bad game.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their quarterback who played his college ball at Western Kentucky. He was a Hilltopper. It's Mike White.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They're sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
On 1st and 10, White. That pass complete to Moore. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. White looks to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. 7 yards there on the first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
After the turnover, it's Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Tua going to throw. And going deep for Hill. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 38 yards. And the Dolphins have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Sanders on for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Takes it at the 7. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. 35 yards. Now White with a first down throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. White. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly not giving much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Looking to throw again on second down. Tua. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, here comes Mostert. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his second touchdown this opening quarter. And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Sanders now to add the extra point. It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown for Raheem Mostert. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And New York set to take the field. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds Corey Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. On second down, a run with Hall. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Dolphins bring out an extra defensive back on third down. Out of the gun, it's White. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Normally on third down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field. And a nice start. Picks up the first down and then some.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Here's White. And the ball is knocked out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number 1, maybe they're not having this deficit, and number 2, maybe they actually have the lead.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. From midfield, here's Tua. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Now Waddle on the jet sweep. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be fourth down. So on fourth down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. Sanders' kick is good, and the route is on. It's 24-0. So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there. First, the fumble, then recovered, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
The Jets take it over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense. And Charles, he's a rookie. He's put it on the ground once, maybe defensively. Now they're saying, okay, we can get this young buck to cough it up 2-3 times. He's got to be careful here.
Yeah, they do tend to zero in on the young runners because once one comes out, as you noted, you think there's an opportunity for more. This is where you have to get with that guy and say, all right, they're going to come after you, but we believe in your talents. Take care of the football, and let's go.
Ball again on second down. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now White. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And this returnable for Hill. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 11. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 52 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. On first down, Tagovailoa. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. 2 and now on first down. He'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. On second down, Mostert. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Back to the running game with Mostert. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Tua. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Tua sets up to pass it. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's got it. Touchdown. Mike Gesicki on the pass from Tua Tagovailoa. And the Dolphins continue to pull away here in this first half. Boy, I mean, at this point, what more do we say here? I got nothing.
And you know, so many people talk all the time about having announcer-less games, and they want that. This could be a candidate for it, because if we stay here and do this, we got a lot to fill in the second half.
There's still another half. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. And the Jets set to take the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
On first down, it's White. Open man is Uzomah. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Paul on a give up the middle. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with Hall. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. And here comes Raheem Mostert and the Miami offense. And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books. But it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd and 10, Tua.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by DJ Reed.
And the Jets are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
On 2nd and 7, Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. They get 9 there, and in the process escaping their end zone, picking up a 1st down.
They hand it off to Mostert.
And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line.
70 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half.
On 2nd down and 4, Tua. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Out of the gun on 3rd down. Here's Tua. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Toward the sideline, and he will have the 1st down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
So a chance to breathe easier now. 1st and 10 after the 4th down conversion. On the Jets sweep, here comes Waddle.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Here's Tua.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hall. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Straight ahead is Hall.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. The offense on third down today, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at third and a few inches.
He has a man. It's complete to Wilson. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
From the shotgun, here's White. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. White looks to throw.
That's to Davis. He's got it. Touchdown, New York.
2 yards on the touchdown there.
And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is down to 24. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown.
Taken in at the 3. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Dolphins ready to take over on offense.
And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
That's caught at the 25. It's a big play there for Miami. 55 yards.
In today's NFL, we talk about quarterbacks and their speed and accuracy, but there's still something about a guy slinging one downfield.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football. This is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense. Now Tua. Over the middle, complete. It's Hill.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run the draw with Mostert.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2.
Tua going to throw. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Tua finding his old Alabama teammate Jalen Waddle. And the Dolphins have opened the lead up to 30.
Sanders on for the extra point. Now he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Drive that time to 6 plays.
And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Mike White and the Jets set to take over once more. He bounced back from that 3-interception start to the ball game to throw a touchdown pass on their last drive. Now they'll try to keep that momentum moving here. First down.
And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. Back to the air on second down. White. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. That's on Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack.
On third down, here's Hall.
And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Now Hill to return it.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome everyone to our brand new studios here in downtown Orlando in the EA Sports Halftime Report. First up, though, let's take a look at the next-gen stats from that first half for the Jets.
Well, time is of the essence. We breezed through halftime, and we are ready for the second half.
Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they were even better throwing the football. Lots of open receivers to choose from, and you can bet that'll continue to be a focus in the second half.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
We take a look at Mike White as he and the rest of the offense march out into place. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's White. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jerome Baker.
I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
On the handoff, this is Mostert.
And some room to work.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 98 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On first down, Tagovailoa. Open man is Waddle, complete.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Throwing again on second down. Tua on target over the middle to Hill. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Third and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. To the sideline, and that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. Give him 2 on the play there. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Tua to throw again. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Looking to pass. Tua. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown!
Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins are pouring it on. He has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. Certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up the secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. That time a 6-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So out now come the Jets. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
Meanwhile, Tua's throws taken in by Waddle. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Tyreek Hill on the touchdown pass from Tua. And the Dolphins take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
play action. Here's White. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Now White with a first down throw. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now White. And pass complete to Moore. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. 30. 10. They will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves. But we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
That's on big Mekhi Becton, first-round pick in 2020. The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Watch out for Hill on the return. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. Speedster Raheem Mostert and the rest of this offense out to start the drive. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
He's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see him back. Just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there's going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
I can still hear it reverberate through this thick skull of mine. Crossing routes versus man-to-man coverage, it's a bad matchup for the defense. Those tend to work very well as they run away from a defender.
Tua's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. A run with Mostert up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Oh, he fakes a spike. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll run with Mostert. And a good rally to the football there as it looks as if they're going to stop him a couple yards shy of the marker. Tua on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
Frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down. The play fake, now White. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense. And certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The New York sent to take the field.
Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark. Obviously, he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Here's Hill on the return. Oh, good move. Nearly a huge return as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now we get Tyreek Hill and the rest of the Miami offense back out there. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Take him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that a mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. 2nd and 5 now. Tua. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And the Jets are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. 2nd and 2. On the draw, it's Hall. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. On 1st and 10, White. And check down, complete to Hall. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 41. Now White. Flush to his right. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this 2nd half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Elijah Moore, 41 yards. And the Jets get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Zerline connects on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On play action, here's Tua. He is going to find Hill here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Tua setting up shop to throw again. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. The kick by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. Well, ultimately, not really sure they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they'll pound that lead.
This one's already wrapped up, but if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. Now the Jet offense about to take over as they head out onto the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
White's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. Here's the pass swung out left to his running back. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Uncorks one for Davis. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it.
These guys are not giving up anything.
To throw, White. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And this is caught. Touchdown, Jets. Corey Davis with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jets are able to at least get one score back. Zerline good with a PAT as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And here comes Raheem Mostert and the Miami offense. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably gotten some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. On 2nd down, Mostert. 141 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Once again, it's Mostert. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Now Waddle on the jet sweep. They find some open field here. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Here we go.
To throw again on second down. Tua, and they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Tua. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And the Dolphins are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Mostert is into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him all game long. The receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The New York set to take the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Looking to throw again on second down. White to the right side, and he's got more complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And 3rd and 1 now. White looks to throw. And that will be incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Miami set to take over. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
23 yards the pickup there. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught by his receiver, Hill. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. That one looks like he'll throw here. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 30. 23 yards to pick up there. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
3rd and short, and they decided not to run for it. He's able to escape the pressure, finds a clear throwing lane outside the pocket, gets the completion, and picks up the first down.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to the running game with Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.